Happy Thursday. Getting to get the stream going shortly. Just gonna give it a couple of minutes, allow some people to join, and we'll get it cracking. Hope everyone is well and lit. So what's the day today? It's Thursday. Really, really beautiful Thursday. It's quite clear here. We'll get started in a minute. I'm just gonna babble for a moment. I'm in Manchester in the UK right now. Obviously, those that know, I do live in Dubai, but I've been in the UK just come back to the UK for over a week, sort of 2 weeks actually. It's going to be 2 weeks because I'm not going back to Dubai until the 21st of this month. So we're blessed right now with a bit of sunshine. It's nice and clear through these windows. But the thing is with the UK is you get all seasons in a day. Okay, you get all seasons in a day. So I'm not surprised if it starts raining. It's going to start raining soon. But yeah, hope everyone is well. Let's get this cracking now, because seeing as it's, we've got 30 seconds. Some big things to talk about. Okay, let me just share my screen. Okay, some big things to talk about. Wow. Now, obviously, I mentioned yesterday, didn't I, guys? I mentioned in my video, I didn't do a stream yesterday. I mentioned in my video yesterday how we could potentially have a bull trap. You know, I explain the definition of a bull trap. I'm sure most of you know what a bull trap is. It's where essentially, I'll just quickly go over it just in a very quick nutshell. Essentially, where you get a surge of upside momentum breaking when the buyers manage to break above an area of resistance in a short space of time, very quickly. But then what happens is institutionals are setting up these traps as a means, for their own selfish gains. So offload, offload some of their positions. And then obviously when it comes lower again, they'll start buying back in again at cheap, lower cost. I don't like, the only thing is, I'll be honest with you, I don't like these candlesticks right now. They're uncertain. People are scared to commit. And I understand why people are scared to commit, because we're in tough areas to break down. We're in tough areas to break down. We've conquered the first one. Remember I said we needed to break above and hold this 43K area. We'll just say 42.5, 43K. We needed to hold above that, and we have. Okay, so right now we are safe for the time being. We're safe. Okay, now I'm going to come back to Bitcoin in a moment, guys, but let me just explain to you on something on a fundamental perspective. Broader markets. Mother beep. Broader markets. Right, let's talk about something quickly. We're going to come back to Bitcoin, but please just keep your mind open to what I'm about to say. Now, you got to understand, Bitcoin is, of course, influenced by the broader financial markets. What are other investors and big institutional players, what are they thinking and what are they doing? Now, I want to remind you of something. A couple of weeks ago, we had this big surge of upside in the US dollar. Okay, we had a big upside in US dollar because there was expectation, it was set by the Central Bank of the US, the FOMC, they're going to be raising interest rates in March, okay? Raising interest rates March, so we have what's known as liftoff, so interest rates start rising. So what does that mean? It means that the yields, so return that you're going to get on the US government bonds, which is known as fixed income, the return on that is going to go up, okay? You're going to get a higher yield. So let me just show you something. And I'm going to bring this all back in perspective in a moment, okay? So look at, this is the 10-year yield. So the return that you get as an investor of a US government bond, 10-year government bond, you get a yield at the moment. It's offering, say, 1.9%. Now, where the central bank are looking to raise interest rates, the yield, okay, is going up. So that's why we had Bitcoin. Remember, Bitcoin was dumping. So in line with this, you see sort of December time, we're picking up. The yield was rising. Look what's happening to Bitcoin in a minute. Okay, let me just put this in perspective for you. Look, in December, we're already falling anyway, but look, picking up pace to the downside, really picking up pace as with that 10-year yield was rising, because people were taking their money out of Bitcoin, taking their money out of riskier assets. When I'm saying riskier assets, I'm talking about Bitcoin. I'm talking about stocks. I'm talking about commodities, taking our money out of there, right? And we're putting it into fixed income because the yield's going up. Great, come on, it's safe. There's no risk really with government bonds. So that's why we're seeing some pressure. Now, let me tell you something. Let me bring this all into a package for you. So now markets are like, okay, that's priced in. We know that's happening. And the FOMC actually have let down the markets a little bit. People were hoping that they'll raise faster, but maybe they won't. Okay, maybe they won't. There's been some members from the FOMC saying they're not going to raise by 50 basis points in March. So that's great. They're not going to raise by 50 basis points. Then, you know, we don't have to worry too much about rushing to fixed income. It's going to go up gradually. So let's still have some risk assets. In the market at the moment, guys, there's risk appetite, okay? Risk appetite. People want to be putting their money into stocks. Look, we're having a pickup again in the latest week. Look at stocks. This is the German 30. Let's just take a look at the US 30 as well. Just want to just bring this. Look, the UK. Look, this is the FTSE 100 rallying as well. So across the board, we're seeing risk appetite. So this is great for Bitcoin. This is great for Bitcoin, and this is great for its peers. So let's break things down a minute, technically. Firstly, actually, I'm now jumping from thing to thing. Firstly, I just want to speak about this. This is big, okay? BlackRock, huge institutional investment institution. So BlackRock planning to offer crypto trading, according to sources. So clients will be able to trade crypto through the firm's Aladdin investment platform, said one of the sources. Now, again, this is another huge institution that's getting into crypto. It's here to stay. It's forever. It's to the moon. It's here. Remember earlier in the week, I said about KPMG Canada, one of the big four consultancy accountancy firms. They added Bitcoin and Ethereum to its treasury. Man, that's freaking huge. So we've got all these institutions now. They've been involved anyway, but more open to it. Good. Well done. And these are the same mother beeps. And I'd love to slap their chops. These are the same guys that were dissing Bitcoin, that were dissing crypto in early days. Shut up. Shut up. Now you're eating your words, you big buggers. You big fat cats sitting there in your ugly fat suits. Now you're eating your words, okay? Sorry, I had to get it out of my head. I've got a, I don't know what it is. You know where I worked in the city with a lot of these big institutional toss pots? It's still, when I think about it, when I have these flashbacks to being in that environment, in that industry, it's great. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of money there, but it eats away at your mental health. You know, it destroys you. So that's why when I think back to it, I just want to attack them. Anyway, back to the point. So, guys, Aaron, I hope you're well, buddy. Thanks for joining again, bro. Appreciate you. So anyway, back to Bitcoin, guys. What I'm keeping an eye on now, okay? So hence the title of this stream, I said warning. So this is my warning. Can you see this blue line here? Remember, we had this left shoulder's head, this right shoulder. I know I sound like a broken record, but we got to speak about this just so we're all aware, we're aligned. And generally we are. I've seen a lot of the other guys, some of the big guys in the crypto side of things, speculative and physical holdings, are all looking at these same sort of levels. So this is what I'm looking at. I want to see us heading into this 48K mark. If we break above this, I said this earlier in the week, didn't I? If we break this, man, are we going to fly? Are we going to go to the moon? We're going to really go. So, you know, maybe start gradually building up on your physical holdings. If we look here on a daily, I've already just broken down a daily. We held that sort of 42.5, 43K mark. Guys, you probably know what I'm gonna draw here, don't you? That's what no, you know what I'm gonna draw. Yeah, let's see. Anyway, look, there or thereabouts. You know, sort of pennant structure there. Drawing these every day. But you know, today, for example, you know, I had a quick trade on, well, a quick couple of trades in FX, just taking sort of 20 pips on AU, Aussie dollar. And again, it's just from a simple flag structure. And that's all I'm doing, you know, with the fund that I'm trading with. Just, I'm keeping it so simple, as simple as that. Anyway, so watch this today. We've got to get a bit of a retest, perhaps get a little retest here on this pennant. Remember, last week, earlier in the week, I did put some trades out, didn't I, for XRP, so on and so forth. I ended up, I took a little bit of profit, but then the rest I got stopped out on. So remember this XRP, we had this short. I'm just going to quickly show you, just refresh your memory, but this is going to break out. I know I'm jumping from thing to thing at the moment, guys, but I just wanted to refresh your memory. Remember I said this retest on 85 cents. So I believe this was the trade. So remember we said short from here and we placed our stops just a little bit of breathing room above that, you know, that top part of that range. And then I said, let's take some profits at sort of 76, 75 cents. So obviously that fell a little bit short, didn't it? because we recovered. I did manage to take a little bit of profits just around that 80 cents mark. But then obviously it came all the way back up, and then obviously we're pushing to the north. We'll come back to XRP in a moment. So Bitcoin. All right, let's go back to a potential trade here. Look, let's see if we can tap. I mean, I'd be interested around here, sort of 44,500 there or thereabouts. I always get told off by my missus because she's noticed that I always say there or thereabouts quite a lot. So if you notice that I say that a lot, sorry, there or thereabouts. So yeah, Bitcoin longs would be interesting from here. Okay, the stops just for you to understand is just you see this trend line here. You can see that's evident. I'm not making this up, am I? You can see that here with me, the upper acting one and lower acting one. I've left a bit of breathing room below here. I could even just go further down, just because as long as I'm always looking for my twos in terms of risk to reward. And then looking up at this 48K mark, just above that. So just to come for a retest of this, remember this flag, this head and shoulders, the inverse head and shoulders. Can you check hex dollar? Give me a moment. I'll check that in a moment. I don't really, but we'll bring it up in a sec. So this is the area that I'm looking at, okay? So longs from here for Bitcoin, we're only up 0.7% on the day, by the way. So yeah, looks good. Let's just quickly see what's going on in the 1 hour. Yeah, looks nice and bullish. Just get a little pullback around here, 44K, 500. And yeah, extend to the north. Now Ethereum, okay, this is huge. I say that a lot as well. This is huge. This is it. This is it to the north. Okay. So left shoulder, head, right shoulder, breakout. Oh no, no retest and rejection. Straight through. So breakthrough and retest. We've voided this now. This is it. It's over. You know, that head and shoulders, that bearish structure. It's done. Finito. Zilch. Zenith. Gone. So longs look good here for Ethereum. I'd like it more so just what's going on here in a daily. I mean, it would have been nice to get in a little bit lower, about sort of 3,100. What's going on? Yeah, like no entry for me right here, right now. Yeah, I'm bullish on Ethereum though. Highly bullish. You know what I want to see? So as long as we break down, so remember we're printing lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Lower highs, lower lows. You get the point, right? Just clear this for me. Clear this for me at 3,300, and we're gone. You know, straight to the north. But here's the trade potentially here on XRP. Let's go to XRP now. So on a daily, back above this 85 cents area. I don't like that. Man, I don't like that evening star. Don't like that candlestick at all. You know, I don't want to see that. But on the 4 hour. Again, bit of narrowing. Oh, that looks. I'll draw it from here. Call that a bit of a sort of a fake out there and suck back in. Monitoring. I'm just not confident on that, just because I don't like the daily. Don't like this daily right now. Yeah. Look at DOT. Okay, DOT's going to go for a little breakout. Let's break back above this resistance area here. Okay, at sort of $22.75. 4 hour. I'm going to remove this flag because it's redundant now. No imminent entry right now. What I would like to see for DOT, if anyone speculates on DOT or wants to buy their holdings, I just want to see a break back above that resistance. So you see here, look left of me. See that break back above here. Maybe a little retest there at sort of the $22 mark, $22.50, and then we go and push. We clear all above this range to the left. Okay. Just going back to Bitcoin as well to keep an eye on this. This little retest, but this does look good. So yeah, I hope that sort of made sense. You know what I explained with the US central bank, right? With regards to the, you know, they're probably not gonna hike their interest rates by as quickly or as much as some of the dollar bulls would have wanted. So talking about dollar, let me just show you something actually, because this can tie in as well. So you see the dollar, and this is relevant for Bitcoin as well, guys, by the way. You see the dollar here. You know the trend line, we've been supported since the back end of May. Look at that, well and truly respected, right? Well and truly respected. So what we're doing at the moment is we're just consolidating. We're testing this trend line. Look at that. And I've just marked up a bit of a narrowing pennant structure there. And if you look here on the 4 hour, you just see it's just ranging. It's ranging. But that is at risk of breaching. If that breaches, right? If that breaches, remember the dollars, there's two ways of trading the dollar. You can trade at the moment, you trade the dollar as a safe haven. Okay, we trade the dollar as a safe haven. Or, you know, we trade it on the basis of we're looking for higher return on our investment, the FOMC raising interest rates, but they're not going to raise it maybe as fast as what people want in terms of as high. So then this dollar could end up breaking out to the downside. Something else was supporting dollar before, there's a lot of tension between the West and Russia and Ukraine, but that's sort of calmed down a lot now. So maybe we don't need dollar as a safe haven. Just quickly, just before, because this is a crypto stream, but to round off, keep an eye on this today for dollar. This is the US CPI numbers. If these numbers, inflation, remember, if inflation's rising at a fast rate, fast, a central bank has to raise faster and raise interest rates by more to cool inflation. Okay? So that's what they have to do. If this comes out lower today than previous, and or even just lower than forecast or in line with forecast, dollar bulls, gone. Okay? This trend line will break. That would be good as well for Bitcoin. You know, it ties back to what I said about, you know, the yield on the fixed income on the 10-year yield, on the 10-year government bond. The yields won't be rising because the FOMC won't rush to raise as much as the markets want. Does that make, I hope that makes sort of sense to you guys. Okay, so keep an eye on this today because this can help Bitcoin. This can help Bitcoin, inflation. Okay, I can assure you. Lower inflation will be bullish for Bitcoin today, in my opinion. All right, so that's it really, guys. That's it today that I wanted to speak about. I just wanted to make you aware the warning was, as I say, that big Bitcoin level, that 48K mark, which we're gunning for right now. We're gunning for that. If we break above that, we fly. We fly. Guys, if you could let me know, drop me a message on, actually before you go, I need to remind you of something because this is coming in thick and fast. All right, please look at getting involved. Well, it's up to you. If you want to miss out on it, that's fine. It's if you don't have an appetite for it, then it's not for you. But CoinCasso, right? Obviously, I explain this all the time. There's an opportunity to invest in CoinCasso and be a part owner. You know, get involved with exclusive NFT drops with them. Their own native token, which gain in value. You know, gain as the these cryptocurrency exchanges don't fail. The only way these idiots fail, I call them idiots. Sorry, I shouldn't say idiots because some of them are probably more intelligent than me on the back end side of things, the developer perspective. But I call them idiots when their security, when they have security flaws. You know, when they get hacked. Man, these mother beeps make so much money that they should be reinvesting into their security and making sure it's top of the notch. Yeah, I know CoinCasso are doing that. Because otherwise I wouldn't be involved with them. So there's a campaign anyway, guys. Remember, if cryptocurrency exchanges are so profitable as businesses, so for you to be a part owner in that and gain with them, own their native token, which is dropping, get involved in NFTs, then check out this page, coincasso.com/IR, investor relations. And you can see their Seeders page here, all official. It's something that, you know, worth taking a look at. Obviously, I can't give you financial advice, but you know, it's something that I'm personally well and truly involved in, so I wouldn't hesitate to speak about that. Other than that, that's it really, guys. Thank you for dropping on through. Oh, go to my Instagram page. If you're not following me on Instagram, please follow. Okay, and follow CoinCasso as well. But what I want you to do, go on my profile, send me a DM, or on my next post, I'm about to post something. Just let me know what you want to see more from on my streams. Let me know, because I do this for you guys. I don't do it for any other reason, but I enjoy doing it. So I do enjoy talking. I do. But let me know what you want to see. Do you want me to do some token reviews, some project reviews? Yeah. I'm more than happy to do that. You've just said about Hex. Let me check Hex, okay? Hex. Where are we? Check Hex. Hex dollar, yeah? Hex. Okay, so Hex, well, if we're looking technically, you know what's nice here? You know what I'm going to draw? You know, a beautiful flag here on the weekly. Lovely. Look at that. It's stunning. Then again, this looks like it wants to break out to the upside. What's Hex trading at? 21 cents. So here we're up 4.5% today. So on the weekly, you know, for me, we look bullish for Hex. I guess on the daily, we're consolidating a little bit. Aha. So you see this nice little breakout here. And again, look with me. If you're not looking with me, you're not cool. Look with me, please. So again, 4-hour flag. This will probably push to the upside as well. So I don't know if you're speculating on Hex, but it looks good here on the 1 hour as well. You just see all these consolidation patterns. They're beautiful in crypto. I'm telling you, they're beautiful. Just keep it simple. Yeah. So yeah, Hex looks bullish, by the way. Brend 01 Brend. Yeah. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Aaron, I don't know if you're still there, but what are you looking at, buddy? If anything, what are you on today? If you're there, what else we got? Let's go back to Bitcoin a minute. Yeah, I like longs from here, just where we're at. This here, you know, still like this. Run that up to 48k. Ken, I'm going to message you later about this. I'd really like review it with you. Okay, yeah, of course. Please do, man. Anything. As I say, I'm here for you. Power to people, baby. Yeah, just let me know. And as I say, please, for those that watch every day, can you just kindly let me know if what more you want to see? Obviously, I'll break down anything relevant. Like today, we picked up on this BlackRock story. Anything relevant in the news, I like to cover. And then token reviews, I'm happy to do that. ETP, a nice metaverse project, but more so FX today for me. Dollar news, like you said. Yeah, Aaron, yeah, agreed, buddy. But yeah, cool. Thank you guys for coming on. Expect this breakout to continue.